Hello boys and girls, BP and CP are here.
There's my sexy bull.
And there's the sexy bull. That's what the wife calls him. Sheriff right there. You guys missed him. Anyways, so I went out and I made one bale of straw. And something wasn't right. And come home and start ripping things apart in my stripper roll. And I'll show you guys all this stuff when we get back, because we're running for parts right now, providing they have them all. From what the guy is talking on the phone to me and what I need, he doesn't understand what the hell I'm saying. And for the prices of what he's saying, nothing's making sense. I don't think the freaking guy is even on the right page. But anyways, see that? He's calling that a support, and that this little friggin' washer support, and I'll show you guys where this goes. He's saying that that is 90 some bucks. There's no way this washer thing is 90 some bucks. Not when... Here, back you up a bit. See this hub? See how big that is? And that goes inside that bearing, which I'm getting a new bearing. It wasn't that I blew a bearing. We never blew a bearing. The support broke, and then the friggin' bolt broke out of the hub. This hub. Well, not this one, different one. One on the other side. But anyways, he's saying that this little support is 90 bucks and that this hub is only $37 and the bearing is like $36. How the hell does that work? Somebody's got rocks in his friggin' head and he doesn't know how to read the friggin' computer. So I'm on my way in and I'm going to show him how to read the computer. How's that sound? Anyway, guys, we'll talk to you when we get there, maybe, or when we're on our way home, okay? Talk to you then. Alrighty, so we're back home and I still don't got all the god darn parts that I need for this thing. Yeah, let me get up here. So, on core formation rollers, this thing down here, this dimpled looking thing with the little bars on it, right there where that hole is, there's supposed to be one that runs across from there, all the way across to where that hole is over there. And it's inside the shop right now. I got most of the parts, but one of the most important parts I don't have. I gotta wait until freaking 4:30 to get it. And then, right there, there's a little tab that's supposed to be welded on there, because there's a little bracket that goes on the outside edge. And I'm thinking if I'm gonna do any welding, I might as well try fixing up where that's all broke out on that hole right there. See how that's oblong shaped, guys? So we might try fixing that up a little bit. Then again, I don't know, there's a shouldered washer that goes in there and I might just leave it too. So, for the time being, until I take off from home, the wife came with me, and when she's got people coming at 4 o'clock to look at a few things that she's got on the go, so we had to come home. Otherwise, I would have just stayed in the city and waited till 4:30 to pick up my parts out of the warehouse. Ain't that a son of a bitch? So, fun. But in the meantime and in between time, so that's that roller. And on this side is where this big gear goes. Okay. So this big gear goes on that end. He actually goes in. I just tapped that hub in there and I got to get that hub out of there. But he goes in like this. Like that, like there. And then the hub goes in from this side. I got new bearings because this one is just a little bit dry. So I can hammer that bearing out of there. And hammer the bearing out of this thing right here and get the new bearings in. I could get everything installed on the for the right side, and almost everything back installed on the left side. Anyway, we'll bring you back in a bit, guys. Okay, guys. So, I got the new bearing in the housing here, and this hub goes inside of that bearing, and then when we go to slide it into place, this goes in from the outside and fits into there, and then your bolt goes inside that. That's what holds this side on. On this other side, this sprocket, the bearing goes inside the sprocket, and then the sprocket gets bolted in with all of these Allen key type shouldered bolts. So that's all in place. The bearing is ready to go, but I don't got the friggin' hub for it. So I got to run back to the warehouse to get the hub, and then we can put it together on this end and start working at getting this sucker installed. Fun, fun. Talk to you later. Alrighty, guys. What do you think?
Making funny, weird noise.
So we got our roller back in, and I know I didn't show it, but it's kind of a Mickey. This is just it's a friggin' heck of a job, just lining everything up. Now, if you guys remember way back, not way back, but for you guys it was just a few minutes ago, I said about this little washer thingy. Well, that's the reason. There is a bolt that goes through there, and it goes into that hub that's in those bearings. That big socket that's on the impact goes in there. Anyway, because these broke, then the goddamn bolt broke. The bearings weren't actually shot, but they were pretty goddamn dry. So I replaced the bearings since we had that roller out anyways. Here we go. So it's back in place. This has got to be friggin' played with a little bit. I'll whack it with a hammer a little bit. So, but yeah, there's that shouldered bolt that goes in this housing, and it's a son of a gun to get all lined up just properly. And there's one on both sides. Also on this end, there's a cover plate right here, that cover plate. And in order to hold that sucker on, all I did was run some tape. There, see? Ran some duct tape on it and taped it to the side of the roller. So otherwise I was never going to get it in there. It kept wanting to fall out. So that's how we held that in there. So now I'm actually going to test it, even though that's not 110% right there. I'm going to test this son of a bitch. I don't know. Straw's so goddamn dry right now, it probably won't pick up worth a shit. I might have to go back in the dark and test it then. But she sounds really good. We just got done running it. It sounds really quiet. So I think we got her now. As far as I can tell. God, I'm hoping we got her now. With that, I'm going to have to let you guys go. Maybe I'll bring you back a little bit later on. Give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and bring your friends on over to BCP Farm and Trucking. Let's make this happen. Talk to you guys later. Let's get her done. Well, hey there, guys and gals, boys and girls, everybody that's out there in YouTube land. Oh, we're out here. We're going. Got the old baler put together. Let's bump her up a gear. Enough of this pissing around. With the wind, it was so friggin' dry all day. We came out and I tried baling, but Christ, it was just chopping it up and chaffing it out so bad that I said, screw it. I'll come back when it gets dark and maybe it'll toughen a little bit, but this friggin' wind ain't helping me none, that's for sure. So I got two friggin' burnt out light bulbs Mind you, they've been burnt out for a while. But we can still kind of sort of see that swath. Sometimes you can't and you're just guessing where you're going because there ain't much there. And uh-oh, we're going to hit some rough stuff here. And the guy pushing bush out here. And there's another one. And when he pushed the bush, it's a little rough in spots. But with this wheat, this is wheat straw that we're baling up. It settled into the ground quite a bit, so I got the pickup scraping the dirt a little bit. Because the farmer that rents this land, he told me that there's probably quite a bit of swath underneath that straw swath. If I want to set my pickup down lower, I'd be able to get that and get it in the bale. Well, that's just added free feed, guys, right? Give the wheat to the cows, the straw to the cows, and there's wheat in there, so on and so forth. Here we go again. Bumper up a gear. Got a little bit of product in there. And of course, there's areas where there's heavy friggin' foxtail. So the foxtail bales, it's gonna be tough to bale this stuff at night. I'm in one of them little, I think I'm in a little bit of a foxtail spot right now. Not too bad right here. There's a bunch of grass in it right here too. But anyways, where it's really heavy foxtail, I'm going to bale that stuff separate. And this winter, we'll stack those bales separately. And this winter, we're just gonna friggin' burn them. That's the plan anyways. So we're basically baling at 8 miles an hour here on this stuff. So she shouldn't take too long to get it all baled up. It's a full quarter, well, almost a full quarter minus a little bit of couple little sloughs and one small water run. So it's probably about 155 acres out here for me to bale up. So that's all right. You gotta like that, right? And we're making a 68-inch bale. So anyway, with that, guys, the baler's fixed. It's running. It seems to be doing really good. So give us the old thumbs up. And there's another bale. Dusty friggin' stuff. So yeah, like I said before, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, bring your friends and neighbors in, hit that little bell down in the corner there, get the notification when we post a new one, and let's get her done. Catch you tomorrow.